as I was looking down the barrel of a gun, my whole life flashed before my eyes.
December 23rd, 2015 is a night Zachary Gooden will never forget.
He's the one who shoved the sock in my mouth, and he was the one that kept telling me, if you shut up, you're not going to die.
Allegedly kidnapped by a group of people in Cheyenne.
In my eyes, they had every intentions to kill me that night.
Gooden says he was choked to the point of passing out and pistol whipped on the side of his head.
So it's like a 2-inch, and then the other one goes from like here down to the top of my ear.
The physical injuries now starting to heal.
And that's where the zip tie actually burnt my wrist.
The emotional scars he may have for life.
Since then, I've also started having seizures. I mean, I wake up at night with night terrors and stuff like that. Like, I just wake up and I feel like there's a gun pointed at me or my head's getting smashed.
At first, Gooden says he was treated like a suspect in a drug deal gone wrong. Cheyenne detectives questioning if he had more money on him, if he had drugs in his vehicle.
The day that I talked to the detective, and he apologized. He was like, there was a guy with a gun and there was a guy in a mask, and you did get your face stomped. And he told me, he was like, I believe you over them. I believe your story. He was like, you're now a victim.
An affidavit of probable cause we obtained states that Gooden was taken inside a home against his will off of East 13th Street. Suspects claiming they wanted to rob him.
I mean, I had $8.
Gooden feels he was taken for another reason.
I had asked when they first were choking me out, I was like, is this because I'm gay?
Gooden admits he was planning to meet one person that night he had been texting with.
You were going to meet this young man to have a physical relation.
More or less.
Hoping if proven guilty, the suspect's sentence fits the crime.
There's crimes like this happening in Wyoming, and it's been 17 years since Matthew Shepard's thing, 18 years, and I mean, people forgot about it, and I mean, yeah, there's people still who talk about it, but that made national headlines. That was something that, I mean, yeah, I was lucky enough to be alive that night, but what happens if I wasn't? Who would know the real story? And they would say it was because of drugs.